Something big is brewing in Wuthering Waves right now, and if you've been waiting for a character that actually feels like a turning point for the game, Aemeath might be exactly that moment. Because with her drip marketing finally out in the wild, it's now official that she's headlining version 3.1, and that alone already says a lot about how important she's about to be. But what really makes this exciting is how different she feels from anything we've had before. So today, I want to walk you through who she is, why her kit is shaping up to be borderline meta-defining, and why her teams might quietly end up reshaping how fusion comps are built going forward. All the timestamps are down in the description if you want to skip ahead to your favorite part, and if you haven't already, make sure to join the Discord. Now, on the surface, Aemeath comes off as this bright, bubbly student type, but her lore actually takes a much stranger turn because she used to be a synchronist at Startorch Academy and is now basically a digital phantom that most of the world can't even perceive, which already gives her this eerie sci-fi edge. And what really sells that theme is her resonance ability. Since she doesn't just summon a companion like other characters, she calls down a mecha scout and merges with it, making her the first real mecha-style unit Wuthering Waves has ever introduced, and that alone already pushes the game's visual and mechanical variety into completely new territory. But the aesthetics are only half the story, because mechanically she's coming in hot as a confirmed 5-star Fusion Sword user who's clearly designed to sit in the main DPS slot, and her entire damage profile is built around Resonance Liberation while directly leaning into the tune break systems that were introduced in 3.0, which means she naturally plays around tune strain, rupture responses, and where things start to look really scary is her interaction with Fusion Burst, since stacking up to 10 instances of that status is what detonates into massive explosions, and that instantly tells us she's going to thrive in sustained reaction-heavy fights rather than short burst windows. That design direction also makes her team synergies feel almost obvious because Chisa finally gets what looks like her perfect on-field partner in Aemeath, and once you start adding units like Lene or Mornier into that core, you're suddenly staring at a fully themed 3.1 squad that not only looks cohesive, but also plays straight into the new systems the game has been quietly pushing for multiple patches now, which makes this feel less like a single character release and more like the devs drawing a clear line in the sand for where the fusion meta is heading next. Visually, it's pretty safe to assume that her full mecha transformation is tied to her ultimate, and honestly, her overall design already feels like something you'd expect from an anniversary tier release, which is why it's actually wild that she's landing as early as February 5th instead of being saved for a milestone patch. But at the same time, it's hard to complain when everything about her kit, her animations, and her synergy potential screams high impact. So if you've been sitting on polls, this is probably the moment to start making serious decisions, and I'm really curious whether you're planning to commit to Aemeath or hold the line for Mornier. But what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown and found it helpful, make sure to subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.